What's up, everybody? Welcome back for episode 4 of the Weave and the Void campaign. I'm Tim Anderson, aka Rinfail, your host and the GM of this campaign, and I am joined by this party of adventurers below me. We have Bim, who is played by Joey Anderson. We have Bounty, played by Bounty. We have Chrisma, played by Christina Barrios. We have Galoon, played by Sparrow. We have Skinny, played by Skinny, and Thamius, played by the Nathan Napalm. If you have not watched the previous episodes, I would highly recommend that you do so that you can get up to speed with where we're at on our campaign. We will do a brief recap before we get into tonight's session, but you can also watch older episodes on YouTube, the Weave in the Void YouTube channel. Those come out every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central, so you can go watch the previous 3 episodes to get up to speed on the campaign. We are playing through the campaign of the Weave in the Void, which is the 5th edition tabletop setting that makes up our world. Our world being myself, Joey, aka Bim, and Chris, aka Chrisma, who make up the Wandering Hermits. And we have this world setting created where we can play a campaign through. We also have a point and click adventure game like King's Quest if you like that kind of stuff from the old days, but with modern graphics. There's also a book series that's currently being written, and everything's being done through the Patreon page. So patreon.com/wandering hermits. You can go over there. You can read the novel as it's being published. Chapter 22 is coming out this Thursday. You can download the demo for the point and click game, and you can get it at the Dungeon Master tier if you want to get a copy of our source book, which also has the Escape from Parthana module within it, which is the level 1 to level 4 module that we're currently playing here live every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central, with all the folks below. If you're also on YouTube, don't forget, check out the links below. You can find links to Sparrow's Twitch channel and Nathan's YouTube channel because they both stream. We do a lot of streaming together, as a matter of fact. On Thursday nights, we play World of Warcraft Classic. On Friday nights, we play Project 1999, EverQuest. Bounty plays alongside us with that as well. I also play Saturday afternoons. I'm doing some EverQuest 2 with Nathan, aka Thamius. So hopefully you'll tune in for all those things as well, everybody. And as far as the tabletop book goes, it also features artwork from Nathan, aka Thamius, as well as Bounty and Galoon's daughter. There's one creature in there. There's another creature that just got shared out today on Patreon post in today's concept art update. We got more art coming, more cool things coming, so hopefully you can check all that stuff out. You can also go to weaveandvoid.com if you just want to get a standalone copy of the book. All right, let's make sure I get everything out of the way here, all the commercial stuff. Let's see here. Last week, we left off, if I'm not mistaken, you guys were on your way. Where is my blue book, by the way, Chris? Can you grab that for me real quick? Thank you. We had finished up with some quests, and you guys had headed out to the Circle of Mages, where you had done some conversation, learned how to speak. You had some conversations. Bounty found out that he had been summoned because his cousin had passed. In the process, he was gifted a robe and a ring, and within the robe, he found a scrap of text with some strange symbols on it that he had never seen. And he, being a high elf and a learned scholar, seemed kind of strange that he wouldn't recognize that. But Thamius, conveniently, or perhaps legitimately, knew of Larry the Linguist, who lives over in the church district, in the human district over by the Church of the Little Ways, who might be able to take a look at it and perhaps provide them with some information. You also met a half-elf named Haldren, who mentioned that he was on the lookout for information regarding this group of paladins who had killed his mother years ago, or elves who had killed his mother years ago. He's not sure who did the killing and what happened, but his mother died years ago, and he's on the lookout for that. And he had mentioned that he had a brother, Ragalorm, who also is a paladin, who perhaps might have some information, and you can find him perhaps in the paladin district as well, in the church district. You had started to make your way over to the church, and one of the things you've noticed is that the city streets have become quite dangerous in recent times. Those of you who grew up here and lived here, it's definitely been getting worse. You've been attacked several times by groups of ruffians and thugs as you've traveled throughout the streets. And where we left off last week, as I remember correctly, was that you had just been attacked and you had survived the encounter on the streets of the city. Let me pull up the combat tracker because I don't remember how many of you were actually. You're a little injured. Bounty code. It says he's unconscious. Did we leave him
All right,
Yeah.
unconscious?
Thamius was like dragging him or
Yeah,
something.
Thamius was
Yeah.
dragging him along. So the encounter
Mhm.
went. I mean, you did survive, but it was a difficult fight, and Bounty Code at this point is rendered unconscious, and I believe all the healing spells have been used at the moment. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the intent was to Thamius, you were feeling like it's your chance to return the favor, considering that he had helped you from Death's Door earlier. And are we to
And I'm really interested in that letter
yeah, because I
that
remember
he
when you
has in
bent
his
down,
possession.
you had made sure he still had it. You still had it on
Right.
him. You had made that roll to see does he still have it in his robes. Um, so that's where we had left off. You're on the street, on a side street. You've just defeated these ruffians. There's bodies all around you, blood everywhere. Bounty Code's unconscious. You're still about an hour away from the church on the streets, but the Skinny and Thamius know, or at least you remember there being earlier, there's a checkpoint probably another 15 minutes down this side street out on the main avenue if you can get to it without getting accosted along the way. So we'll go from there.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look. I guess the leader took a quick look through his pockets and stuff, see if there's any kind of identifying tattoos or marks. Well, look at his arms, see if they're what was it, Raven or just random thugs.
They do not appear to have any raven tattoos.
So it was legitimately some random ruffians.
That seems like it.
All right. Well, now which way would be the quickest way to get to the church?
Oh, let me pull up the map. Actually, I forgot to share that with everybody. It's a good thing to have. Yeah.
And I also said that I'm hoping somebody will heal Bounty at the church too.
Right.
Map should be
Okay.
shared with
Will
everybody.
require
Okay.
some role playing.
Yep.
Everybody got the map open?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So you are. Can I draw on a map here? I can.
We should be on that road from where there's a number 8 going
Mhm.
towards the
Yeah, you're over
church.
here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that on the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Chris, you'll need to move your character sheet real quick. Just move it to one side or
Yep.
the other.
Let's take the main roads. I think
That black
everyone,
circle I just drew.
just because of
Yeah.
been a lot of criminal activity in the side roads. So let's stick with the main roads where like there's likely to be checkpoints and that type of thing. And everybody agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that's what we're going to do, Renfels. Just take this main road up to the northwest and then head west
Okay.
over to the church.
All right. Let's take a peek here. Exit drawing mode. Okay. You do as you're going down the side street. You hear some shouting and screaming off to the north, and catch a quick glimpse of another group of about 6, maybe it was what you see. Ruffians attacking somebody, but it's far enough away that it's not affecting you, and in your condition, may or may not want to intervene. But you do see that as you're getting yourselves out to the side street. By the way, who's carrying bounty code? Is it 2
I
people,
am.
1 person? So what's your strength?
My strength is 15.
Okay, that's good. All right, you make it down to the main street, and you come out, and to the northwest of you is a long
Well,
line of. Go
hang
ahead.
on. My honor. I can't just. I'm sorry, guys, but I just can't let somebody just get attacked in the streets. Yeah, somebody get murdered by these ruffians. So As I heard that, I'm going to turn to the rest and say, "Whether you're with me or not, I have to help whoever this hapless person being attacked by these ruffians is." And I'm going to kind of hold Bounty Code's body out for if they don't
Use
want to
me,
come with me.
As
Then
a
I'm
shield?
use me as a shield.
no to them.
Samus,
Like,
we're not
hey,
far. You can't be far from a checkpoint. If we go to the guards and tell them where it is, that's going to be more effective than us running in and getting our butts handed to us. So,
I concur.
that may be
Yeah.
true, but the person could be dead by that point. So
Or we could be
I'll
dead
go
by that
alone if
point.
I must. But
As
I
you
cannot.
say this, you hear
Okay.
whistling, you hear some whistles being blown, and you see the city watch, who have you previously not seen. It's only been soldiers from the Church of the Elder Ways who have set up the tickets. You see a group of about a dozen of the city watch rushing down one of the side streets towards the commotion. So
All right. Yeah, and I would like to scream out there, and point the direction that the situation is happening. Just to kind of give a little bit more attention to that. And so they're headed right for him.
they're heading right for it. Yeah, the city watch has got this covered.
All right. All right. So I see that they're taking care of the situation.
Yes.
All right, then we can continue.
Nice.
Crisis averted. And the only reason is because I
Yeah.
rolled a 1 on that 6, which the 1 is in your favor. So I was able to maneuver the paladin away from certain death.
Nice. Yeah, because the paladin was totally gonna go by himself.
I would have went by myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's smart.
Brownie was
Good
not
luck.
going.
Good
Well, I'd have
luck,
snuck around
sir.
and hidden and gone with him, but whether I jumped out would have been a different story.
So that's taken care of. You're out on the main street, and you see a long line of people on the street leading up to the next checkpoint. Uh, Mostly people on foot. Looks like you've got just your average everyday citizens going about their business. Couple of wagons driving supplies in on the main avenue.
All right. Yeah, I would like to just think we should just keep going and quick as we can get to the church.
So we don't have to line up.
Well, yeah, you're moving in that direction, and as you start to make your way, you start to hear some disgruntled comments from passersby, who are people who are waiting in line. Hey, get in line, get in line. Come on here. We've been standing here for 3 hours.
I'm on official church duty. Excuse me, I have to get to the church as quickly as possible,
A
if you do
big
not mind.
burly dude is going to step out in front of you and put a hand on your chest. Where do you think
Oh,
you're going?
jeez.
Even though he's in full gear.
Well, at the
So,
moment,
did-
he's carrying a body. No one can see his church attire or anything.
True. Yeah, I would like to lay Bounty down and fully display and say, I am with the church, good sir. I understand your concern, but I'm on church duty.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to roll a 6 to see how disgruntled is he. If a 5 or a 6, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Or
Okay.
do an intimidation, actually. Let's do an intimidation.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out like a. Would I have a paper and quill? I guess is the
Sure. I
thing.
mean,
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a paper and quill. I'm with the church as well. And what's your name, good sir? I can take notes and certainly get this taken care of. You said 3 hours?
uh, uh, confronted with the two of you now, as he realizes that he may have made a mistake, he's going to start stuttering. It's no big deal. It's fine. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. Apologies for bothering you, good sirs. Go in her light. Go in her light. And he's gonna bow before you and get back in line.
Okay, I bow back. I'm going to pick up Bounty Code and continue on our way.
Okay, let's see if Bounty Code is
Picked you
taking.
up off the dirt.
Yeah, Bounty Code is not doing so hot. Just rolled a 6. You're carrying him. The movements are jostling him. Bounty Code, if you would like to mutter or moan something, now would be a good time. Mommy's pancakes.
I don't want to get up.
Don't make me. He's starting to froth at the mouth a little bit. He's shaking in your arms, Thamius. You better move. Double time.
Okay, as we're moving, I'm going to shout to the rest of the group. Does any of you have any type of healing spell or anything for our friend?
Or medical knowledge or anything?
Even if someone can like do spare the dying, which is a cantrip, just to stabilize me.
As
Anybody
you're
have that?
running, like trying to move your way down, there's a small cart with a single horse on it, and there's an older woman who turns her head as you're running by. I have some small healing abilities, sir. He looks like he's in bad condition. Let me see what I could do. She's
Please,
going
please.
she's going to get down, and she's going to kind of slowly get down from her cart. She's probably in her 70s from the looks of things, and she's gonna get down and pull some leaves out of her little pouch. And she's rummaging. I've got something here. Just one moment, sir. And she's eventually going to settle on a small little vial. That she pulls out. Let me see this here. Here, go. Open his mouth, please.
All right. Yes, I open his mouth.
Bounty, roll a 1d4. All right, you've gained 3 hit points. You're still
Ooh,
unconscious.
nice.
Can you adjust that, or do I need to adjust it manually?
I think you have to do it.
I think you do.
All right, so you're still unconscious, but you've gained 3 hit points. The frothing at the mouth stops, and the body stops shaking.
Am I conscious? Oh, you said I'm
You're
still
still
unconscious.
unconscious. I think that will help. Here, he looks rather bad. Let me give you this as well. And she's
Oh,
going.
Mujin redeemed. Sorry, it was a little bit ago.
Oh, how come I didn't
I
hear
just
him?
thought that's what it was.
Application work. Yes, that will work. What did you want to give? Can I give someone a heal pot?
Yeah, it's
Well, let's just say that's what that was. We can easily work that into the campaign.
Yeah, I
that
thought you were rolling with it because of Mugen too.
I
Thought that
didn't.
was.
Ah,
I didn't hear it or see it, so that's good that we saw that was redeemed. So we can work that into the campaign and say that heal pot was courtesy of Mugen. Um, Thank you, good sir, for redeeming some points and
thank you, Mujin.
helping to save Bounty from the throes of death.
Certain death.
There you go, good sir. Just get him to a healer as quickly as possible. He looks rather bad off. The infirmary at the church is just around the corner.
Yes, thank
Can
you.
do.
And I would like to. I'll delete inventory. I'd like to give her 5 gold.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, good sir. You are a shining example of everything the church should be. And she's gonna also go in her light, good sir. And she's gonna hobble back to her wagon and slowly pull herself back up.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I don't
well
have
done.
I don't have we don't have reputation points, but that's something I really loved from Baldur's Gate. So why don't we just off the cuff here? Let's just say that these actions were seen. That you as a church member and are helping a member of the elves of the Fae, and your face may or may not be recognized in the future as someone who is willing to help those who are in need, regardless of their race, and that's a good thing for some people. We don't have reputation per se, but
Well, fifth edition and Fantasy Grounds does have built-in. Not telling you what to do, but
okay.
there is inspiration. You can click on my main thing. I'm just saying.
What does inspiration do?
Uh, I
Um,
don't remember if I've changed the rules or if this is the real rules, but I always used it as a roll. You can re-roll something. Um, you just get one extra. Like if you have a bad roll, you can be like, "Hey, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna re-roll." It's
so can
something
I?
like
How
I
do I
don't
add
remember if
that
that's
to
the
your
real rule.
character?
On you just click my character and on the main page,
All right, I just did
right
so.
beside my name.
And you now
Yep,
have a
yep. And it puts a
star.
star, so I know that I have it.
Okay,
Cool.
You can only do one though. You can't stack them, so it's best to use them.
perfect. All right. Well, that has happened. You're now moving your way down the checkpoint. You eventually come to the main section. As you're coming down, let's see here, coming down the pipeline, you're getting up to there's lots of soldiers. Yeah, you breeze right through the checkpoint. You both flash your badges. We're with the church. Yes, move along, move along, move along. No one even questions the fact that you've got elves and fae with you. You're on official church business. They're busy with the checkpoint. I rolled a 1 for flavor. nothing happens. You're through the checkpoint. So this would be at this point. And let me move the map a little bit for the viewers. Um, you would basically be here up by that clock tower that you can barely see on the bottom left. So you're at that crossroads, and from here you can go north.
By the way, just because I'm wondering, what is that purple roofed building that we're going to pass by on the left as we're walking towards the church, right beside the church?
So that is the church. That's the dungeons. That's the cells. That's the church prison.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So
All right.
the number one building is the Vestige Temple. The building just to the north of that is the dormitories for all of the trainees and recruits, and where the clergy live. And then that building over there is the jailhouse,
Gotcha.
and also a garrison. But yeah, that's the church jail.
All right. I'd like to continue. And Bounty's walking now. I'm probably just having to help him.
No,
I
he's
would
still
assume.
unconscious. He's still
Okay.
unconscious.
Oh, he's still
Yeah,
unconscious.
yeah,
Okay, so I'm
yeah.
still carrying him.
Yep.
So yes, I'd like to continue to the church quickly as we can get there.
Okay. You make your way north, and you eventually come to the entry of the Vestige Temple. There are at least 30 different paladins set up on guard. There's people going in and out. There's clergy going in and out. This is headquarters for the Church of the Elder Ways. Now, as you approach, um, you're covered in blood. You have an elf in your arms. You have a dwarf with a badger. You have a sea elf and a brownie in tow. The paladins at the front of the church are definitely stepping forward. Halt! What is the meaning of this? All of these Fey, what is their business here?
Yes, these are my escorts, and I have one very largely injured who has some information I think will be very valuable to the church. So I need to get him inside and have him get some help so that he can help us.
Well, we don't take care of their kind here. You know this better than Ned. Look at you. You're a paladin. You know this. We can't heal the elves here. That's against protocol.
Aye, under normal circumstances, I would never argue, but this particular elf does have information that could be the answer that we're looking for to the happenings.
Time to use your inspiration, sir, and see if you can persuade this guard.
All right, I'm gonna try a regular roll first.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Just say, I'd
You
like
got
to speak up and just say that we helped him too. You know.
Yeah, they're not gonna care about that.
yeah.
No, they're not. They're not. Yeah.
All right,
What?
what did you want me to roll? Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay, come on, baby.
You have inspiration.
I
and
do have
things
plus
go
4.
forward like
All right, I'm gonna roll a 6. If I roll a 5 or a 6, he's not going for it. You say these are in your wards, yes? They have something important that needs to be said to the elders?
Indeed, yeah. We've been directly tasked to watch them and watch over them and to travel with them.
Yes, and indeed, it turns out that there was something here.
Gerald, you
Everyone
can't
else.
let them go. Come on, man. You know the protocol. I guess, man, look at him, man. He's got he's a paladin. I'm just a guard here. Like, come on. Yeah, just go along. Go along. Move along quick before I change my mind.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna head inside, and they're letting all of us through, or
Yes.
okay, awesome. Didn't expect that. I was gonna be like, we don't all have to come in. We don't care.
Okay. As you pass through, it's basically a series of columns at the entrance, just like you see on the map. And as you walk through the columns, in front of you are two double doors that are wide open, and inside is the main cathedral hall. So it's wide open space, stained glass windows everywhere. Up above you are chandeliers. It's high vaulted ceilings. There's landings. There's multiple tiers in here. It's very elaborate, very ornate. Um, the sound is, if you've ever been inside a big Roman temple, everything is echoing, and you can hear chanting off in the distance in the background, people doing prayers and everything else. It's lots of people going here and there. You actually see a handful of members of the Circle of Mages. They are under escort And as you walk in, you are very quickly, as you're let through the front door, a short little um, youth of perhaps 15 years old comes running up and says, hold please. We need to establish your escort, please. Please wait one moment." And he's going to gesture off to the wings, and here are going to come. Let's see how many come with him. That's not enough. Two. We're going to say two. One is not enough. You're going to get two younger, probably in their late teens. They're just in robes, but they're going to come forth, and this other youth is going to say, "Please accompany them as they go through. You know the drill. Don't forget, if you're not back here with them and within the hour, you know the punishment." And he's going to disappear, and you're going to have these two youths kind of staring at you like, "Where do you need to go?"
I'm looking for a healer. We have a injured uh, compatriot here who needs healing and has information I would like to report in to.
Boy,
Is there an infirmary or something?
you of course, I was going to say, you of course know the infirmary's right this way. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
So they're going to lead you down. There is down to the right hand side of the church. You're going to go walking down, and you're eventually going to come to a set of stairs that you're going to go down. Now, as you're passing through, you're getting some very curious looks from some people, some very dirty looks from other. I need the bounty is unconscious. Christmas, you're just a rogue. You wouldn't notice anything. Galoon. No, let's see if Galoon, roll a perception. Bim, also you roll a perception. If you roll like a 16 or better, no, you notice nothing.
Pretty stained glass window.
No, I'm busy trying to not look
There you
around
go.
and be awed by anything.
As you're walking down, Bim, you notice that there's one individual who's looking at you, an older man, balding, giving you quite the evil look, and you start to feel like the back of your neck starts to feel like you start to itch, like you can't, like an uncontrollable itch, like you just are like, and
He's looking.
he's looking
He's
right
looking
at
at
you.
us.
Yes, he's looking at you. He's looking at you, and his eyes are like squinting at you, and you start to feel like something is burning the back of your neck.
Mhm.
Is he within talking distance?
Sure. Yeah, like maybe 12 feet away.
Like, like, yo, man, shake your eyes. Your head's, or yeah, shake your head. Your eyes are stuck. You know, like stop.
When I hear that, I'd like to spin around and just try to inspect the situation.
Oh
Is
yeah,
this a-
he's definitely using relic. He's using quantum energy to screw with Bim right now. He sees this
Oh,
bounty and he
oh.
sees this group of, and he's like, "You're not supposed in his mind, you're not supposed to be here. Why are you
how's he?
here?" He's using a scrying spell that you can notice, and Bim, because he's not a mage and he's not, his body is reacting to the scrying magic, and it's like a magnifying glass putting that pinpoint of light on the back of his neck. But you, Thamius, because you are part of the church and you know how to, and you wield quantum magic, you know what's going on when you see this.
Now, how's this guy dressed though? Is he like how? What, is he a big deal? Or is he lower ranking?
He's a Templar.
Oof.
But I would say, Templars are typically higher up than Paladins.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, definitely a higher ranking individual than you.
All right. So I'm just gonna lowly whisper back to Ben. Just keep moving. We don't want any trouble.
Okay. Ah! Roll a 1d4 real quick, Bim.
Oh, bull crap, dude. Come on.
Oh, you
Oh,
take four
Oh.
max
points
roll.
of damage.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
This Templar is gonna get screwed with if I see him again. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll
All
help
right,
you.
so
Once I get my friend Bounty healed up.
Oh, I'm gonna blind him or something.
you've got a red rash that's formed, a little blister on the
Oh.
back of your neck now. You're not sure where it could, but just um, and now you're down the stairs, and underneath the church is this first level, and um, Now here you are off on one side. You can see there's because you come down these set of stairs and you turn left and you kind of come into the room. And on the sort of off to the left, there's more doors and hallways and stuff. And off to the right, there's just a wide open space. And there are, which is new since the last time you were here, Skinny and Thamius. There are now a bunch of cots set up. Um, and there appear to be quite a few sick people in here, and they've set up some sort of a temporary triage type situation. And the infirmary is actually at the far end, off to the right, are the typical infirmary rooms, but it looks like there's something going on down here with probably 2-3 dozen um, people being attended to on beds. That was not here the last time you were here.
Okay. All right.
And
So I'd like to find a, bed that is open that I can get him situated in.
You can quickly, yeah, for sure. There's
Okay.
one right there in front of you.
they look sick, right? They don't look wounded. Like
The
there's
people
no
who are
wounds or
here, oh
anything.
yeah, there's as you approach and you get
Mhm.
closer to this situation, there's coughing, there's wheezing, let's see who it
Not
is.
like these were people that were accosted on the street or something.
No,
Like
no,
they're
no.
not
This is
wounded.
sickness.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
sick people.
Yeah.
As you lay Bounty down on the bed, Skinny and Thamius, roll Constitution checks, please.
Constitution.
Hmm.
Save or just check, right? Just check.
Well, roll a save, yeah.
Oh. Already hit it.
I didn't realize it wasn't the
I'll
same
happily
thing.
re-roll if you'd like.
Yes, re-roll, please. It's
For
a
real.
roll a save. Skinny and
Oh, that's
I would like to use my inspiration.
okay.
I'm scared of this. Please, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
There
oh,
you go.
that's
Okay.
much
Yeah,
All
better.
right. I'm gonna take
I'm
off my
hoping.
inspiration. All right.
Okay.
Darn it. Now we're not gonna know what happens now. Come on.
I don't want to know. I do not want
Yeah.
to know. I am a human. I do not want to know.
um, as you lay the Bounty down on the bed, very quickly you're gonna get a Templar who comes rushing over. And he doesn't pay attention to who's on the bed at first. He's coming over and he's got a towel over one hand. He's washing his hands and he's got somebody next to him who's jotting down notes and he's talking to them as he approaches very quickly. And as he's walking and talking, slings the towel up over his shoulder, reaches down into his belt pouch, pulls out a little flask, douses like a bandage, and prepares it as he's walking to the bed. And he attends to a couple of beds and then gets to your bed. And as he approaches his bed, he's binding wounds, and you can kind of get a glimpse. A couple of people have open sores on like their foreheads and their arms and stuff, and he's applying the bandages to them. And Thamius, you can see that you've got clerics, you got Templars throughout this room, a couple of paladins as well, but it's mostly Templars, and they are using healing magic everywhere with these sick people. He gets to your bed, turns from his aide with a bandage in his hand, starts to apply a bandage to Bounty, and then an elf. What is this madness?
Yes, I know it's unusual. We live in unusual times. He has information, and we need him to be well in order to extract what we need from him. But he has information that will be good for the church.
I've never treated an elf before. I don't even know if our magic can do anything for them.
Neither do I, but I think it's worth a shot. We are bound by honor, and this particular elf saved my life on the streets when we were attacked by ruffians.
I mean, it's protocol, but I'll see what I can do. I'm bound by the same oath you are to heal all who need help. Let's
I
see here.
thank you.
Now he is going to lay hands on Bounty, and he's going to cast a spell. Now, this will be interesting. I hadn't actually factored this in before, so let's see what happens here. Okay. Bounty, you are going to find your wounds completely healed, and you
Nice.
snap to consciousness immediately, like you sit bolt upright, and it feels like you just got hit by a jolt of electricity. Like you've never, it feels like you get hit by lightning. Like,
Mama.
but you're awake now and conscious.
Bounty, how do you feel?
Like I had 3 espressos.
Yes, that was quite risky what we just did. Our ways are not designed for Bay folk, but your mind is intact. Do you remember what happened?
We got attacked by
Aye.
Russians, and yes.
Aye. All right. Well, while you're resting, if you'll give me a moment, I'm going to try to find my contact, linguist, and see if we can't get that letter of yours.
Oh yeah, Larry, right?
Yes, Larry the linguist.
So Larry the linguist doesn't actually work inside the church. You'll need to.
Oh,
He's got his own shop across the street out in the district.
Yes, I'm gonna head that way. Well, crap, I can't leave these. I can't leave them here.
Why they're freaking? I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't need any special magic, but you don't by chance have an anti-itch cream on you, do you?
Well,
oh,
Thamius, I'm
For
here
his
if
neck.
you need
Bim,
to go.
I can fix you up.
I would like to.
The cleric's already disappeared before Bim gets a
Oh,
chance to ask.
clerics are good for.
I would
I-
like to just look around, see if I see a superior of any sort.
Yeah, there's definitely a higher ranking Templar who is standing up to the side, uh, talking with several others and pointing and sending them off, and other people are coming up to him and he's sending them off again. He's definitely overseeing, or appears to be overseeing, this triage station in the depths of the Vestige Temple.
Perfect. Bounty. If you could, I can't leave everyone out of my sight, or there'd be very harsh punishments. If you don't mind, to give me that letter, I'll see that it's returned, and I'll have this sent by someone who has more freedom to see if they can't get this over to the linguist. Because I'm assuming Bounty can't just get up and leave, right?
Oh, he's
Or is
completely
he?
healed at this point. Like,
Sorry, retro. Let me retro that. I thought he
yeah.
had to stay in the bed for a while.
No. He's completely healed. He's full hit points. That was a jolt of, like, you're back to good health. The cleric left. Like, you're good to go at this point.
Oh, awesome. Well,
How
we
hurt
should
is
leave.
everybody here?
I
all-
noticed
we're all
Bim
hurt
is
a
kind
bit.
of hurt.
Yeah, Galoon
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
Galoon
half health.
too.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll have time to rest, my friends. But this is definitely not the place where Faye would want to rest. So let's be on our way. We only have an hour, so let's get back up and head across the street and find out this information for Bounty.
Yeah, let's
Is
go
there
find Larry.
is there another Templar around? Like, I'm assuming there's tons of them, right?
Yes, there's tons of them. Yeah,
So I'm
there's
just gonna
Templars all over.
try and flag one.
Okay.
Maybe not the highest ranking one or something, but one
Yes.
that's
Can I help
kind
you?
of knows what he's doing.
He's running. He's like walking by
yeah.
quickly. He's got notes in his hand, and he's
You
looking a little
you seem
stressed.
extremely busy, stressed and extremely busy down here with all these patients. I just wanted to mention that there was an older Templar upstairs who was just kind of standing there watching us come by. You might want to send for him to help. He may have some insight into how to help heal these people.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure there are lots of older Templars upstairs, but thanks very much.
I'll describe them, and
Okay.
yeah.
Well, thanks for the information. Have a good
yeah.
He
day.
seemed to be. I'd like to poke in on this
Okay.
one and be like, he seemed to be lousing about, playing practical jokes on people. I think it would do him well to be put under some orders and put to
Practical
work to
jokes,
help.
you say, in these times?
Indeed.
Exactly our thoughts.
Indeed.
All right. He'll take the description. Well, thank you very much. I'll let the superiors know, and we'll see what we can see. And he's going to be
Justice.
off about his business.
I doubt it from Templars.
Oh no, they won't. They won't. They won't like that. All
Um,
right.
while we're sitting here, on your way out, bounty code and skinny saving throws again, please. Constitution.
Not bounty, Thamius.
Sorry,
Thamius and
Thamius.
Skinny.
Who did I say? I said bounty.
My
Thank you for
goodness.
correcting
Yeah.
me.
This is not going to go as well. I know it. Oh, good.
Look at Skinny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh
Uh,
boy.
not exactly the most
Come on.
constitution-y guy.
Oh,
That was a check. Does he get to?
All right. Let's get out of this place.
Let's get
Gives
out
me
of
the
this.
creeps.
Doing a check.
Yeah.
Cough,
sorry.
cough. Lots of coffee
There
and
you go.
hacking
See,
going
my
around
saves
here.
are better. My saves are better.
As you're,
There
as
you
you're
go.
on your way out, let's see. Does anyone happen to get any overspray? Ooh, yeah. On your, the last cot on your way out, the guy leans over and coughs and stuff comes out and just narrowly misses Thamius's boot as you're leaving to go up the stairs. It's not a pleasant
Like
situation
Flynn
here.
and stuff
Yeah,
come flying
it's
out.
not
Ugh.
looking good.
Yes, we do best to leave these halls at this time.
Please.
Okay.
So I'd like to skedaddle
You're
on
up
out
on
of
the
here.
main
Oh, yeah.
floor. And as you're coming up as you're coming up the stairs, you're going to bump into someone, and you recognize him as the captain who was at the checkpoint when you first came into town. This racist captain absolutely
Oh,
hates
jeez.
elves and fae. Now, he's going to catch your eye. He's going to start to pass you by, and then he's going to spin around because he sees Thamius and with you, and he's immediately going to recognize all of you, and he's going to, because Thamius is in front, and he's just going to stop, and he's going to put a hand on Thamius's shoulder, and he's going to block the rest of you from going up the stairs. Thamius, what do we have here?
Yes, sir. In just a moment, actually, I may have some good information. We're going to go get something. We got some good, possibly a good lead on possibly some information that could help us. But we have to get across the street, and I'm continuing as I was ordered to escort them.
Why are they here in the church is my question, Thamius. You know the rules. You also know the punishment for breaking the rules.
Aye. This particular elf was injured, bound by honor. I had to help him. He was going to die. I brought him here for healing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get the information that we need.
Honor only applies to humans. You know that.
Or their lack of.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to ask. I, Captain.
He's gonna turn. He's gonna turn, and he's gonna look down at the dwarf, and he's gonna point a finger. You, little lady, would do well to remember where you're at and whose foot you're under right now, if you would like to live another day in this city or not find yourselves in the jail cells out back.
As I've been reminded since I've got here, the humans have made it quite clear we're not welcome. I'll be leaving shortly.
Good.
We're on our way out now, Captain. He was graciously healed, and we are leaving now.
He's gonna give one last look over your party, and release your shoulder, Thamius, and you're free to go.
All right, and as we're walking out, I'd like to turn back and just kind of whisper lowly, please, everyone. I understand that times are tense, but let's just get out of here without any more issues.
I'd like to stick my tongue out at the captain as we go by.
Roll a 6.
Oh no! Why?
Oh, all right. Hang on. If I roll anything other than a 1 or a 2, he's gonna see.
Oh no! Roll it one, please.
Oh,
Oh,
he
Oh.
did not see. He was already down. He was already down the stairs, and you got the back of his head as you stuck your tongue out.
Oh
Um,
boy. Oh boy.
All right, you're out on the
All right.
streets now, and
Well-
Actually, before we
Sure.
go, is that old guy still? Do we see the old guy up there that got Bim? Or
yes,
Well played, Bim.
okay, I'm gonna, I guess, hide in plain sight. Just kind of try and avoid him to go behind him. Like I'm assuming there's crowds and people and
yeah,
stuff.
okay,
Okay. And I'm just gonna drop some ball bearings down around like at his feet,
okay,
and then I'll just head out.
okay. Roll a 6 on your way out. Like, actually, before we do that, roll a sneak check. I think it's a sneak check, is it, or is it a
Sneakers
stealth?
or sleight of hand.
Um,
Like to drop them.
yeah, do a sleight of hand check. It shouldn't be a high DC, so just don't roll something crappy.
Like
Oh
that.
my god.
Well, you got a
It's
plus
there.
6.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, it's still at 8.
Okay, so
Where's my inspiration? Is
you,
that
you get close. You get close. You go to drop the ball bearings, and as you do so, he steps backwards. And he definitely trips over these ball bearings, but he trips over and right into you. Now, roll a dexterity check to see if he falls on top of you or not.
Oh, Skinny's got this. Come on.
I'm hoping. Oh, jeez.
He's gonna tumble on top of you, and you're both gonna fall onto the ground. What just happened? What? Who?
What are you doing? Are you drunk?
Drinking on the
Kind
job
sir.
again.
Smell his
Sorry.
breath.
Yeah.
He's going to reactionarily reach out. He hasn't seen you. He just fell on top of you.
Right.
We need to very quickly.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have played it that hard.
Let me look at this here real quick.
I love it.
Anything interesting in his pockets?
True,
Oh,
Rose.
he's on top of me.
He's right on top. It's pretty close.
Bim, you found your long lost brother.
It was a 20. No, I mean, sorry about that. I know it's crowded in here, I guess, today, isn't it?
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, this is going to be ugly.
Can I quickly put a little bit of like my alcohol on my hands from in my coat? Like just a quick dribble onto my hands.
Purpose of which?
I'm gonna wipe on his jacket when I'm helping him up.
Okay. All. So you need that you'll do, but you need to roll a dexterity check. What is the? So Skinny, you're gonna know this better than I do because I don't really know how these work. So if you're rolling a dexterity check against command, how does that work? Like, what's the actual DC on that?
Whatever you want it to be.
Do I
Or
set
isn't
the
it based
DC?
on his level?
That's
I
what
thought
I'm.
it was based on his level or something. Yeah, I really don't. I never played a caster, so I don't know.
Oh, you mean to roll it against another, like an NPC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they say to typically, now, this, I don't know what you're thinking of this guy. You might want to do him better than just
Okay.
like a common or stats.
Yeah, for sure. No, he would be.
No, my
know,
curiosity
higher
is
than
his gut reaction would be to turn around and command on this individual who's messing with him, who caused him to fall. And I need to know because I'm not intimately familiar with 5th edition, and we haven't used this spell ever
Right.
before in any of our campaigns.
Mm.
So I don't know what the save difficulty is for a command word. Like, what is the save?
Find out.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm guessing I failed with a 7.
You might. I
be
need to. I
honest.
need to know.
Yeah, they have to. He would have to win against a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
which
That's what I was trying to figure out because it doesn't tell me on the actual spell what the saving throw is. Like,
Right.
is it
yeah, I would
a
just do that
12?
in
Is
your
it a
mind.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
you
think
think
let's just
it
say
should be.
that um because I don't know and all this is happening as this is going on, you're gonna get hit with something skinny, and you're just gonna feel yourself go, and
Yep.
and you're immediately gonna be kind of frozen in place, and you're gonna hear this voice booming in your head. Who are you? What are you doing? Now, as this happens, Galoon is wanting to smear whiskey on his robe or spirits.
Well,
You
like pretend like I'm going to grab his arm to help him up
Mhm.
and just wipe
well,
my hands when I'm helping him
roll
up.
a dexterity
I did.
She did.
check. She did
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got him. You got
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm going to approach a situation here, and I don't know about that he got knocked down by Skinny. I don't know that Galoon just wiped alcohol on him. I'm going to walk up and, but I'm going to smell the alcohol, and I'm just going to say, by the light, man, in the church on duty.
Well, it's on me, right? So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
to answer his command, I'm Wayland. I'm a scribe here. Or,
Yeah. Scribe, he's gonna push himself up, kind of rejecting. He starts to accept Galoon's hand to help him up, and then he turns around, he realizes it's a dwarf, and he kind of like falls back, and he has this look of just agaste on his face, like ah,
Oh,
ugh.
I thought dwarves were bad for drinking.
I'm going to look around for a superior, a high-ranking Templar or something.
Yeah, there's one coming towards you right now.
Yeah, I'm going to wave him over. I'm going to be waving like he.
What's
reeks
happening
of,
here?
He reeks of alcohol. He's. We're trying to just leave. And he's fallen all over the place, and he's
landed on top of me. And
well, you
just-
can smell it. You can smell it on the guy.
Yeah, roll a This is gonna be a deception roll.
But he's not deceiving. He thinks he's telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I'm not even trying to be deceptive. I just smell alcohol. I'm actually just think this guy's crazy.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
he's being a drunk on the
Because you're
job.
saying because you didn't see anything that just happened.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I was just trying to get out of here.
I'm gonna roll a 6 here real quick.
Okay.
I think you would have that. The Templar is going to lean forward, sniff at the robes, and frown. Derek, I thought we discussed this the other day. Derek's gonna look up agaste. I swear it hasn't. I haven't had a drop in 2 weeks.
Shameful. Shameful.
You
Oh,
bring
yeah.
dishonor to this church.
Brother, if you would like, I could record his name and pass it along to the other
I've got
superior.
this under control. We'll take care of it from here. And he's going to escort off. Derek, I thought
As
we had
you
this
wish.
under control, man.
We should leave now. They have it under control.
I would just like to apologize to everyone. This was a very bad example of these halls. We should be on our way.
Sounds good.
Skinny, as you're standing up, roll a dexterity check to see if
Uh-oh.
you fall over your own ball bearings or not.
God, guys, come on.
And then domino into everyone else, right? Please.
That he knows they're already there.
Yeah.
You do
While
kind
they're
of
shifted.
you
Stumble.
do kind of but you manage to catch yourself just at the last minute and quickly accept. Somebody reaches out a hand and says, "Here, let's get you up." Yes, you
Oh,
managed to
thanks.
escape.
Sweet
unscathed.
revenge.
I just
Goodness.
wiped the rest of my hands on my badger. Try to get clean.
Badger's drunk.
Yeah.
Badger in the church. Let's get out of here.
Yes, brother thing. Good idea. Let's get out of here now.
Okay.
All right, you're out onto the
Welcome.
street, and somewhere over in between where you're at right now, if you look kind of towards the southeast, there's a number 2 on the map. That's the Fuwar Trading Company. The houses just north of there is where Larry the Linguist has his office. We're gonna go there next. The coffee that I drank before here is kicking in, so I am going to take a quick bio.
Bounty. Maybe Bounty and I could have a Guinness.
There, yeah, get
Ooh.
a brew, and we will continue shortly.
I concur.
Well, well played, everyone.
Yeah, that was
I thought for sure sticking my tongue out at the captain would get us in
No,
trouble.
yeah, me
but-
too. As a go boy. Here we go. We're all about to spend the night in jail. We're gonna get our full rest, all right.
Yeah, that did not exactly go according to plan, but in the end it worked out.
It
So.
worked out. We got justice was served.
A little bit, yeah. One hopes. So, what was it after Leisure Suit Larry here? It was getting that translated. Was there anything else to get
Leisure
done?
suit.
I think that was it, right?
What was that?
The translation was like kind of the last thing we wanted to get done. Is that right? I think.
Yeah, I think so. Unless anybody else had any other objectives.
Like, yeah, because
No.
Galoon's rethinking the end thing now. Oh, the Badger. Well, not the Badger. Bim's
White
boar or whatever.
boar.
Yeah, the white boar.
albino boar.
Yeah. So you might want something.
Yeah, I'm definitely not looking at starting a business or a tavern here
Yeah.
at the moment. This is too chaotic and
Yeah.
no.
And I don't know if Chrisma needs anything for the boat, or if she's just kind of trying to get as much money as she needs.
Yeah.
Was she supposed to meet her crew here?
Oh, maybe. Is that
Not
right,
sure.
Chrisma? Oh, she's got her mic on.
Yeah.
Chrisma needs to get her crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's we still got to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What does Christina not know?
Does she need to meet with her crew here?
Wasn't that another one of the things that we wanted to get
That will
done?
be on the agenda at some point, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because she's part of Fearon's crew, and Fearon is back at Thanon's, and eventually will be circling back around at some point.
Okay.
All right. Oh, waiting on bounty.
Yeah, we're in a bounty.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bounty. I know. They're all set. Thank you. Got some Guinness.
Well, bottoms up, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now that we are out at the church, you're going to make your way to Larry the Linguist's shop. Now, as you
That
approach...
sounds legit. I'm just saying. It sounds really legit.
Thamius, you know of Larry. You've dealt with Larry in the past. You've ran errands for him. Skinny, roll a d6. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you also know of Larry, but you've never dealt with Larry. You've
Oh,
never
no.
heard of Larry. You
Who?
don't know who Larry is. Larry is a stranger to you.
Larry?
Yeah.
Let me get you to move your camera, Chris, because you're way out of frame. Turn your camera this way.
Yeah.
Poco más. Nadie puede ver el resto del cuarto, no te preocupes. Así es, gracias. As you approach, it's a small little building, part of a larger building where there are other office buildings, notaries, clerical type. There's half a dozen offices in this building on the first floor, and then there's more offices up above. There's a signpost up front that says linguist extraordinaire, etc., etc., etc. And it's just a small, unassuming office, but this is a well-to-do district, so it's cobblestone streets, everything's spotlessly clean. There's a little bell, so when you open up the front door, it ding-a-ling-a-ling as you go in. And you enter the shop, and behind the desk, and that's on one side of the room, there is a older gentleman, perhaps in his 60s, mid-60s, balding, pair of spectacles on his face. Yes, what can I do for you? Thamius!
Yeah, okay.
Thamius, been a good time. Long time no see, Thamius. How are you?
Larry, I might have some business for you. It looks like you have a little less hair than the last time I seen you, old friend.
It has been a busy year, and as you know, I am getting older. It happens, unfortunately. Nothing the
It's
church's
better.
magic could do about old age, I'm afraid.
Not to dwarves.
I let out a chuckle and I say, aye, better than the alternative, friend, better than the alternative. I have an interesting acquaintance here with me who has a well bounty, if you'd like to show him what you have here.
Yes, a very interesting looking note I acquired. It is addressed to me, but in a language I have not seen. I was hoping you
Language
could.
you have not seen. You are a high elf, are you not?
I am, and
And if I'm
well
not
learned it.
mistaken, you might be a mage from the accoutrements you have on your belt there. I see some spell pouches. I don't see circle colors on you, though. Your robe does not appear to be a circle robe. Hedge mage, then, yes?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, let me see this scrap of paper then. I don't know what I could do if you haven't been able to decipher it. You elves have a much longer lifespan and better memories than we humans, but I'll take a shot. All right, so he's going to take this scrap of paper and he's going to put it over his desk and he's going to look at it. He's going to frown slightly. He's going to pull out a magnifying glass. He's going to put it down on his desk, kind of peer through it through the glass.
I'm gonna lean in, like, what do you see, Larry?
Oh my! Wait, no, do my best George Takei voice here. This is very odd. I've never seen any of these scripts before, but if I'm not mistaken, and he's gonna beckon Bounty down closer. This symbol right here, you see, isn't that the High Elven? Doesn't that look maybe similar to the High Elven script for fire? But if you would have to strip away this part over here and remove this part of it, change to just flip the angle upside down. What do you think about that, there, good sir?
Interesting.
Well, indeed, indeed. I do. Do you not have moderation?
No, I don't.
Oh, I need to set
Not
all
not
of
on
you up.
here.
Need to set all of you up as moderators. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem.
Remind me when we are doing the post tonight to set you all up as mods.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did that disappear for everybody, by the way? I still see it, but that person has been blocked.
Yeah, I
see it.
think it
Still
still
see it.
leaves the last thing unless you. I'm not too familiar with Twitch, but I think you can remove
I'm
that.
not either.
comment.
How
You
do I
won't be able to
remove that?
post
How do I
again.
remove that comment?
Click
Right.
on his name,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go.
And
and you can click ban on the bottom, I think.
How?
Maybe it's the three dots, and then it is. This, when you click on his name, the three dots, and then.
I get two options. I get block or report, and I already
Oh,
blocked
never
him.
mind.
Mhm.
That's what I see too.
Sorry to interrupt
Oh,
this,
well.
everybody, but we have a. Oh, there we go. I see. There's a button
You got
right
it?
there. Ban.
Okay.
See ya,
Mhm.
bitch.
There
Perfect.
we go.
Thank you
Now
for
he's-
that. I'll set everybody up as moderators after this. Should have done that before. I kind of forgot. Anyway, back to the campaign here. We're studying this. This might be a fire rune. Interesting, you say. It is interesting because, if I'm not mistaken, this right here could be turned. You know, I don't think this is any language script that is part of the Elven dialects or the Dwarven dialects.
I do not recognize it.
If I had to hazard a guess, this might be one of the Elder languages.
One
Now,
of the which?
elder languages. Now you're a high elf. Let's roll a arcane history. Let's do a history roll for you, Bounty. Chris, can you hand me my phone really quick, please? Since you're closer.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
I
You
I
Nice
know.
definitely-
roll.
Pretty sure you're gonna know a little something.
Oh, history. I remember it well.
Who's
History like it was yesterday.
Da-dun.
Sorry for the pause. I got a ping on Discord, and I want to check what it is real quick. I think that was just the message that you had sent me. Thank you. But I wanted to check the other Discord since I knew we had issues there earlier tonight. All right. You rolled a 20. Oh yeah. So
23.
23.
But who's
So
counting?
the elders are the races that came before the elves,
Ooh.
and only the eldest of the elves have ever actually seen any of the elder races. So the elder races would have been the dragons, as an example. More than 10,000 years ago, by Elven reckoning, was the end of this war that was fought between some of the races, and that was the last time anyone saw any of these elders. So it's been a very, 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 very long time since the elders have ever been a part of anything. So if this is an elder language, it is from a time long before when the elves were still very young and were just getting started as a race. So you're definitely not old enough to have ever seen anything by the elders, but you know of them.
Now, I gotta ask a question.
Mhm.
Is that's not the same elder word being used for the name of the church, though, right?
No, no,
The
no, no,
church is
no.
actually referring to elder humans, right? Like,
Yes, yeah.
okay, just
We're
checking.
just
Okay.
using, in this case, for the purpose of the storyline here, the elders here would be. That's a good question, though, because there might be some confusion there. So in the editing process, ladies and gentlemen, we might be adjusting some terminology and giving things proper nouns. That's a very good
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I mean, that's a word that would be used maybe differently for humans than it would for elves,
Versus
right?
the
Right.
Yeah,
elves.
very much.
So for the purposes of editing later on, that's a good one. Thank you.
Because the word elder would mean something drastically different to an elf. Anyway.
Correct. So in this case, in the purpose of the elves, we're talking elder beings who came before, were part of the world when elves were still very, very young. So this is this is a script that looks like it could be something that's related to the elders. Now,
Wow.
no one, of course, as you know, no one has spoken or read I'm not an expert on the elder languages at all. The only ones I know that could potentially be or have any knowledge about the elder. Are you familiar with the Seekers? Um, roll another history check.
Tony, are you rolling?
You've heard of them.
Nice.
The Seekers, as you know, are a group of archaeologists, if you would call them, who believe that in the time before the elders, there were the gods, the creatures who created our world. But of course, no one believes in those sort of things anymore, and it's not part of anyone's belief system, let alone the Church of the Elder Ways. And he kind of coughs a little bit and looks in your direction, Thamius and Skinny. But they do believe that creatures of mighty power, gods if you would, created our realm thousands of years ago, and they are continually searching for them. They're the only ones I would know of that could potentially decipher this text for you, but I don't know of any seekers. They tend to be extremely secretive. They are a select group, and I've never met anyone who claims to be a part of the seekers, of course, but this would be the only place I would know of that you would potentially be able to get this text deciphered.
Okay, thank you for that information. That's very helpful.
So we'd have to seek out a seeker.
I bet if there's a college, I bet one's a professor there.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. So everybody, let's just do a quick history roll for everybody real quick, just so we can establish how much anybody knows, if any.
I'm very
Bim knows
well.
nothing. Bim's from the backwoods of nowhere.
Yeah, I can barely read.
Thamius, yeah, you've never heard of them. Wow, a bunch of bumpkins. Um, Skinny,
resent that.
Hey,
Skinny,
Galuna and I didn't do
you
bad.
know a little
Yeah.
bit. Bounty, you already rolled for yours.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't do bad with Skinny.
yeah, you've some of you have heard of them. So the basic information. This is from the. I can actually pull it from the DM guide, actually, from the source book here. If I go back and find my. Hang on, I gotta close this. I set my. So, the Seekers are a group of archaeologists, theologians, historians, and researchers who have dedicated their lives to discovering what happened to the gods, or the belief that there were gods in the first place, and that they were the ones behind the creation of the world as we know it, and all the creatures which inhabit it. Despite the fact that there is no physical evidence to support the theory of a pantheon of deities, the Seekers rely upon ancient texts, manuscripts, ruins, pictographs, and other myths and legends to bolster their belief that at one point in time there were gods and goddesses who inhabited other planes of existence and governed not only the creation of the world we live on, but also the creation of the species, and to some degree their politics and cultures. An interesting fact about the Seekers is that while they have elven members, and while worth noting is that all the various Fey cultures have their own version of a creation myth, the elves are the only ones who have members who have been around long enough to have memories of ancient beings with strange magical powers who once walked amongst the eldest of the elders, living with the ancient elves and dragons. However, not any of the elves who are members of the Seekers have actually ever spoken to the elders of their own society, sequestered as they are in the far northern reaches of the world, and no one has seen dragons for thousands of years. The Seekers tend to keep to themselves. One of the working theories of the Seekers is that the High Elves are purposefully hiding knowledge of the gods as a means of establishing the elves as the dominant species of the world, blocking the rest of society from having knowledge of greater power for good or for evil. This is just their belief system, by the way. Um, so these Seekers are a very secretive society. Um, no one is going to be openly proclaiming that they are part of the Seekers. They are sort of this would be these would be individuals who are obsessed with old history, ancient ruins, ancient relics. Um, might be at libraries, they might be scholars in the circle, they might be in the church themselves, but they are just individuals who are obsessed with this idea that there were deities at one point in time, and they're constantly on the look for that, and they are around. So finding them
Okay.
is not going to be easy, but this would be the next logical step for the script to be unlocked and to be able to decipher what this text says.
My cousin Doranel, how would she have been
Are you
Maybe
tied up
asking?
with? I'm just thinking because
Maybe she was one.
that's where I got
Yeah,
the
maybe.
note from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a seeker.
Yes, it appears your sister was into some things. Perhaps she kept secret through her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But worry not, friend. We will have this mystery solved one way or the other. I would like to
Thamius
pull
is
out
really interested now.
that book that I got
Well, you
in my
weren't actually
possession.
given the book yet. So
Oh,
hold
okay,
on.
okay, okay,
It's coming into play. It's coming into play.
okay. All right, all right.
So as you're talking this through with Larry here, is there anything I guess I can help you with? He gives the
No,
script back to Bounty.
I
Sure.
thank you, Larry. What do we owe you for your time?
Nothing. It's a great pleasure for me to find artifacts like this, but I'm glad that you stopped by, Thamius, because I have something that I would like to show you. If you give me a moment, everyone. And he's going to motion Thamius back towards a back section of the shop, kind of away from everybody else. Um,
Okay.
I have something that might interest you, being as I know how important it is to you to seek out those who perhaps, killed your father. I came across this journal. Um, that it's a journal of some smugglers who had dealing with corrupt elven mages around the time of your father's death. There may be clues within, I don't know, but I did come across this in a lot of books I purchased the other day off of that vendor who sells things over there. What's his name? Ebuy, I believe is his name. I bought a lot of books off of him, and this was within those that collection. I thought it might be of use to you if you have time to scan through it at some point. Maybe there's something in here that could be of use to you in finding out what happened to your father.
Larry, have you read this book yourself?
No, I wouldn't know what I was looking for.
Well, I thank you. You do know that I can barely read, but I will spend time on this and make this a late night quest of mine, and I will see what I can find. I thank you for thinking of me, friend.
It's not a
What
problem,
did
not
this
a problem.
cost you? What did the book cost you?
Oh, just part of a collection I bought. Don't think nothing of it. Just you owe me a favor later on. Let's consider it that.
Aye, Larry. Thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate this.
Okay, so you now have in your inventory a book. It's a journal of some smugglers who had dealings with some corrupt elven mages around the time of your father's death. Who knows what it contains, but at some point when you've got some downtime, you can go through it, and we will determine what, if anything, if it has any clues within.
Okay, perfect.
At this point, it is around 8 p.m. and it's about time for you to start thinking about accommodations for the night. Now, it's gonna be to get back to the tavern, the Money Made Tavern. It's gonna be at least 3 hours if you go by the back roads and alleys cutting through the merchant district here. It's going to be longer than that if you wouldn't get back to about midnight if you took the main roads dealing with the checkpoints, everything else. There's not going to be anywhere you're going to be able to stay in the uh, human district where you're at right now because of the fact that you've got Faye with you.
Yeah.
So the question at this,
Well,
go ahead.
if Thamius, if you know this person and it's a dangerous trek with all these ruffians everywhere, if we paid for any inconvenience, could we maybe stay with Larry at his shop safely just to have somewhere to rest that we aren't being attacked? Or
He has a very small office. I'm not sure, but I would be willing to ask. Um,
we could
so I'd
sleep
l-
on the floor, we could, pull up a chair just so we don't have to travel these streets and we have somewhere safe to rest our heads for the night. And
uh,
What about supper?
you'll be close to the church.
yeah, I'd like to talk to Larry about that. Just kind of tell him, hey, it's you know how it is right
Mhm.
now, and I'm in this situation where uh, I am in a group of Fae. We've had a lot of trouble. We've nearly died several times within the city walls. We're not asking for anything special, but if we could just floor a space to rest our heads for the night, I'd gladly pay them.
I'd love to help you, but we can't right now with the way the checkpoints are going. The paladins are making rounds at night and checking all of the buildings. I wouldn't be able to accommodate without getting into great trouble. I think the coin is not the problem. It's
Yes, I
no
understand.
offense to you, but it's the church regulations right now. Everything is on
So,
lockdown.
are you saying that us Fae are not welcome in this city now at
No,
I'm
this
the,
time?
I think what he's saying is that like just some random people sleeping in a shop that's closed would not look normal and would garner attention. And
the church is making rounds throughout their own district right now, checking for anything out of the ordinary, checking for all the buildings, door to door, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Except for
Um,
ruffians.
that's open streets, so that's a little different. But door to door, so he wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
He's not going to be able to put you up.
all right, well, we're gonna have to try to cut through,
Say
as
we cut
dangerous as
through.
it might
I
be.
want some pickled eggs
And
anyways. Let's go. We can
I
do it.
cast 2 healing spells, one on Twinkle and one on
Twinkle.
Balloon. Twinkle.
Yes, thank you.
Bim.
Oh, yeah,
So
well,
Bim's burn is gone now. That blister's
whew.
calmed down. Back of his neck's
Oh,
back to normal.
thank you. Thank you.
Am
You're
I
welcome.
still I'm still damaged,
You're
right?
still. I rolled a 1
Oh,
on your
thanks. Yeah.
heal.
Thank you for the heal. That's
So
still good. That's
yeah,
yeah.
better than you were.
Hmm.
We should consider a good marching order though if we're gonna
Yeah.
trek at night. I don't mind taking up the rear because I can kind of fly a little higher and watch. But
I'd like to stay with Thamius to have that protection. That
So you
yeah,
want
you're
to
kind of
advantage.
squishy.
you want to go to the
I'm
you
very,
want to
I'm
do you
very
want to go on the
squishy.
do you want to go on the main roads and attempt to deal with checkpoints, or do you want to go off the back roads and go through the alleys to try to get there as quickly as possible?
Yeah,
I say
let's get
back
there
roads.
quickly. Yeah, because it's already late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got no choice.
Plus, the ruffians may be watching the main roads more because we've
Yeah.
gotten attacked on the main roads.
We did.
I could go ahead and kind of
Ooh,
scout
scout
ahead.
the way. Yeah, do some
Let's
roguey
see
things. I like it.
here.
Yeah. That's what you want to do?
Yep, I just rolled that. I gotta go find my table real quick. I gotta see what
Suddenly,
So
12 owl bears
I gotta
jump.
see what 12
Yeah.
means. I gotta find my
Oh,
table. What
no.
did 12 mean?
Dragons? That's crazy.
So it
See
sounds
if
like
they
they
can
want me
interpret
to.
the text.
Sounds like they want me to sneak ahead a bit and kind of scout and see what's coming before we get there.
Maybe you can definitely, keep an eye out. As you are making your way down the streets, I need you to roll a perception check if you're scouting out ahead.
Yeah. Nope. How do you do perception here? What am I doing wrong?
The
And
main
skills.
or skills. Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, skills. I was trying to do the main page and it wasn't working. Eek.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
You do manage to, as you're about an hour and a half in, you catch a scouting group of 5 ruffians who are waiting around a corner, but you manage to catch them in time and you report back to your group and you're able to take a
Yep.
side street and get around them.
Nice.
You're continuing the same. Roll another
Yep.
perception, please. You
Dang.
managed
Oh,
to
yeah.
catch another group on the way through the streets here. And one more time, please.
And this time it's going to stay on the 1.
Be a critical fail.
Or not.
No,
All
it's
right.
good.
All right,
You
dang.
managed to come across 3 different groups of ruffians. The first 2 were groups of 5.
Man,
The,
this town is dangerous.
the third group had 10 ruffians.
Cool.
And they were on the back side of one of the dock warehouses, taking care of business. They were doing something to one of the docks, but you managed to sneak by unscathed, and eventually you make your way back to the Muddy Maid Tavern. It's about 11:30 at night at this point.
Terrible.
Let's see here. Skinny and Thamius, I need constitution checks, please.
Saves or checks?
Constitution checks.
Okay.
Yeah, saves. Sorry,
Saves.
saves.
Save.
Oh,
That is an 11.
Oh,
Ooh,
there we go.
nice.
Dang. Nat
20.
20.
Bam.
Okay. All right, you've made it back safely to the tavern, and we can go ahead and give everybody a long rest at this point. All right. Thus ends day 2. This is the completion of day 2 here. That's the end of day 2. Day 3 dawns. Everyone is fully rested, back to full health. What is on your agenda this morning, ladies and gentlemen?
Should we check back in with Thanon, see if he's got any more work we could do? I mean, I'm sure we could all use coin.
Or finding a boat when the next one sails out of here to go back to my hometown.
Yeah.
Are you starting to not like it here? Come on.
Yeah.
So welcoming.
Yeah, and I think Chrisma had dealings with Thanlin too, so
I
that
can
sounds like a good plan.
I can see their, distrust and hatred of Fae, but dwarves? Like, come on.
I think dwarves are considered
They
part
are
of the
fae.
Fae folk. Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, are they? They're all Fae?
yeah. Everything but humans is Fae
I see.
that
Yeah.
I'm aware of.
Okay, so you guys are making the decision to go back to Thanon's.
Yes, I think that's good.
Yes.
Yep. I think so.
Where was he?
Down in the
Down in
Dwarven
6.
district, so it's number 6 on the map, correct? You guys are at number 3.
So the
Well,
muddy.
if we go out looking again, we're going to be having to dodge fights constantly.
Oh, it's a daylight.
Well, it's
Maybe it
during
won't
the
be too
day,
bad.
it shouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay. So the muddy made tavern is 3, and we're going. Or
You're going
is
to
that correct?
6. Yep.
We're
Take
going to 6.
take a couple hours to get there.
Um,
All right.
Yeah.
Now, let me pull up a different map here. Where is it at? Dwarven district.
And the Bim's albino boar, is that just outside the gate, like outside 9? Is that idea, or are you looking somewhere else for that?
The Southern Wood is the last location that Ophelia heard her cousin say that he maybe spotted him.
And the southern
Okay.
one's outside of the city or in within the yeah, it had to be outside of the city, yeah.
It was outside the city, yeah.
Okay.
So that'd be the Greenwood.
Yeah, the Greenwood. Yeah, that's what it was. I took notes. Yeah, Gizmo in Greenwood.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. All right. All right. So we should have another map up on this docket for everybody.
Ooh. And it's grid lines. That's never a good sign.
It's not. So as you arrive at Thanon Rockguard's Forge, and this is going to be, let me double check everything. This is going to take me a minute to set up, so give me a minute. I'll tell you what you're approaching, and then I got to set it up. You're going to be leaving after breakfast. It's a calm day. You make your way down through the streets, no problems. You eventually make your way to the Dwarven district, and as you come around the corner and head into the heart of the Dwarven district, you hear a large commotion ahead of you. And as you approach Thanon's Forge, you find it under attack by a group of humans, dwarves, and halflings. And you recognize Jurl as one of the attackers. So Jurl was the dwarf who met you at the docks originally and helped you escort the wagons down here um, on your first day in town. And he appears to be leading the charge against Thanon's Forge. And so you see
Wonderful.
Thanon, Fearin, everybody's out front fighting, defending themselves, and it's a great commotion. A great big battle is underway. And I need to get this onto the map, so give me a second here.
Yeah. We must
Good
help them.
God, can't anyone in this city get along? Oh,
Well, I hope everybody recognizes that this time there are Fae involved.
there must have been some drinking going on. Because normally fae are more logical.
Attacking their own, no doubt.
Mm, spilt ale, I mean, it can cause anyone to lose their temper.
Understandable.
And I should have set this up as an encounter beforehand, but I didn't. All right, so give me a minute here because we gotta get everybody on the map and set this up first. So,
And after you're done, could you reshare it, please? I accidentally closed the wrong one.
um, sharing it now. All right, let's get that there. One.
Is this the same dwarf that took the ale from the boat and was going to give it? Is that the same
To help
person?
bring it here,
Mm-hmm.
and it helped you guys get through the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped
Mhm.
talk to the captain and.
All right. Wish there was an easy way to make all these visible, but I'm having to do this individually. So give me a second here. There may be a better way to make everybody visible at once. I don't know of it.
I haven't figured it out either.
That's a lot of dudes.
Oh my gosh. Are these all the ones attacking Thalen?
Yeah. So
Where's the city guards?
they don't give a crap about
Yeah.
the
I
Fae.
was gonna say it's a dwarven district. Yeah,
Uh,
they're not
Yeah.
gonna care.
So
So those pickled eggs are definitely calling my name back at the Muddy May.
No kidding.
I don't want to die
Again?
again.
Again.
20 of them.
Yeah, like what are we gonna do against 20 dudes?
I haven't had a
Well-
chance to buy a bomb or anything.
Are we attacking them or are we helping them against
No.
famine?
yeah, just hold tight.
I know, jeez. We might have to switch
Yeah.
sides there, jeez.
I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Well, it sounds
Run
like
in there, help them.
both sides
Obviously,
we've
Thalen is
both
the
sides
one
we've
being
dealt with
attacked.
are yeah. But both sides we've dealt with are on opposite sides of this. So
Yeah, so we got the. That means we got the element of surprise here. Maybe we
You
can pick a few
totally
off.
do, because they are not going
Is
to
there
be.
is there any horses nearby, like wagons or anything like that?
I see a wagon in the middle of all that.
Well, I see the
You
wagon.
might
I
be
was,
able to
I
go
was wondering
around.
if there was a horse attached to that wagon or two
Yeah,
horses.
ride it into them.
Yeah, just try to mow a few over.
Yeah, mow a few down.
Literally
That
what I was thinking.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
brownie move for sure.
yeah.
Is there a horse attached to that wagon?
Now give me a second here. I need to do this.
There's
guy.
Holland, Thanon, Fear.
I got one more to add, and then we'll be good. So give me a second
Oh,
here.
poor Althea's even out here, man. Oh, this isn't good.
You just have the hots for Althea.
Well, she's the only female brownie we've seen since we got here. Okay, beggars cannot be choosers.
Okay.
Plus, she did have some good tips on where Gizmo was. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gerald,
All right.
what a guy,
This
Gerald.
this is what you see when you arrive. The chaos of Thanon's place being attacked. Now I've kind of just randomly put a bunch of stuff on here, but basically you've got a wave of perhaps a dozen, 10, 6 to 10 or whatever, who are up front with melee weapons. The rest are ranged. It is so we've got melee stuff happening. You've got Firin and Althea using magic to deflect arrows and stuff. But this is just a chaotic scene when you arrive. So let me know how you would like to proceed. I'm not going to give you advantage attacks, but you get the choice. You're not being attacked directly at the moment. You have the opportunity to set up how you would.
I like Bim's idea. First, let him go see if he can get the horse and run over a few.
Is there a horse?
Nearby?
Attached to the wagon.
No, no,
Attached,
no,
yeah,
no,
is there
no.
any wagons or anything?
No.
Yeah, okay. Nothing.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look to Thamius and be like, you're the knowed one here. What should we do?
Well, I guess I guess all the magic people should perhaps get some sort of advantage. Perhaps one of these rooftops. I don't know if you can climb very well. You can certainly fly. Once again, this is quite a bit. I can hold off a few of them, but 20 would definitely be more than I'm capable of.
Mm-hmm.
My current martial status.
Yeah.
Of course, me and we could at least attract some attention off of those being attacked and pick them off. We do have the advantage of surprise and coming in behind them. We flank them. So myself and Galoon and the Beaver could.
All right, I'm thinking we can start taking out some of the ranged while they're already engaged. The melee's engaged already up at the front.
Yes, let's hit them with the range first, and then us with a little more girth will step in the front, and hopefully they don't all charge at us, and we'll work our way through and just try to sweep them through.
Well, I was thinking for myself anyway to run up to that building kind of in the center and then kind of go around the side to those ranged and take them out. For myself, that's
you-
where I'll
very good.
start.
You move
I
your
like that.
character where you would like to move your character. I will give you
Okay.
this first attack. It's not a
Like right at
surprise
the
attack.
edge of here.
It's not a surprise attack, but I will give you
Right.
advantage on this first attack. Then I'm going to have you roll initiative,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go from there.
I'm totally taking that rooftop.
Okay.
Also, does anybody remember how to turn your portrait? I know we figured that out last time.
Hold
Where they're
shift
facing.
and then pull your mouse over. You can use the
There it
mouse
is.
wheel.
Oh no, she's moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. You meant that thing. Oh, it does work. That is how you do it. Okay, I was
Yep.
right. I didn't even mean to be.
No me quieres mover.
Oh,
Where do you want to
okay.
go, Chris?
We need some of Chris's scurvy crew is what we need.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
need the whole crew and perhaps about 12 more beavers.
This is not going to end well.
It's
No.
a badger. It's a badger.
For this
Not a
first
beaver.
this first round, Chris, you can move wherever you want because you're going to get one attack for free, and then
Oh,
we will start the initiative. So you can move wherever you want right now.
No, maybe here.
To attack, you'll need to get
You'll need
close,
to get
remember, because
close.
you're not ranged this time.
No.
Don't charge up in there. Too much. I'd throw a rock or something.
Galoon, can you move over in front of the ruffian 4 instead of there?
But then 6. Are you
All
gonna
right,
move
if she's gonna be that, if she's going there, then I would stay near so I could at least help protect my shield.
Okay. So, okay.
That's where. Okay.
All right, that's it. Now do your attacks. Let's choose your
Initiative?
targets. Nope. For now, you're
No,
gonna
first we all get one attack.
you all
So
get
let's make
one
one
count.
attack.
Not an advantage though, just straight up.
Right.
All right, who wants to go first?
Who's at the top of the list?
Just
Chrisma.
go. Chrisma
Yeah.
is. So choose a target and attack, Chris.
Okay, if it's Ruffian 5.
Okay. You'll need to get a little closer.
Mm,
Yeah, like Thamius can move up too, right? Like we could have moved wherever we wanted to.
okay, going to use my rapier. And let's see.
That's a hit.
Nice, nice.
Take him down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Don't forget, everybody gets advantage on this roll as well. Skinny.
Oh, we do.
So we do get advantage? Okay, so
Yeah,
you get the
I meant to
D6
say you
then.
don't get surprise attack, but you get advantage for this.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Well, surprise
I
attack would be advantage, wouldn't
Maybe I
it?
guess it would be. So
think-
never mind what I'm saying. I'm thinking 2.5 or something. I
Okay.
don't remember what I'm
So
thinking.
we do or we don't?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you get
advantage.
Okay.
So I think, Chrisma, you get the extra D6 too then.
Oh, that's right, because it's from it's a sneak attack.
Yeah.
So
roll a d6.
take the d6, the square die, where it says 6. And you get to add that. That's the 8, the next one over.
Oh,
Yep.
this dude's going down.
He took 2. He was already at 9. Yep. He's dead.
Nice.
Woo!
Good job,
Nice.
Chris.
Okay. Who's next? Skinny, you're
Skinny.
next.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Wait, did I use short bow? Oh, I did. I used the short bow, but it's the same attack.
It's the same
Exact
attack.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boo.
Nice.
Where's that guy at?
Right in front of me, so 6.
Ruffian 6. There's so many ruffians on here. I'm trying to find.
You can target him.
Right, I'm
when you
trying to
go
find him
attack
on the list. It doesn't show that he took any
Yeah.
damage, but that's fine. He's dead. All right, Bim, you're
Cool.
next.
I forgot we had advantage.
You-
But I guess I'll just roll again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
That's
Well,
good.
thank God.
There you go.
Okay, you also can roll a 6.
As a ranger?
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
you're a ranger, not a rogue. Herp, derp. Thank you for reminding me.
I mean,
Galoon.
I'll gladly do it, but
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Galoon, you're up.
We'll confer the ability.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, guy in front of me.
What's a hit?
Nice.
And do I click the advantage thing again for the damage?
No, just for the attack.
No.
Okay, that's 5. And next is on my list. Next is Thamius.
Okay. Looks like I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I could hit Ruffian 1 from here with the crossbow. Let me move here first. The bounty hasn't went yet, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And ooh, nice.
That is a
Nice.
dead.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
Bounty code's up.
Okay. So
Fireball. Fireball.
yeah, I will try to because we have advantage. I'm going to try to charm Ruffian 19.
Okay. If I remember
Do I
correct.
have him targeted? I do.
You
Target
do.
Ruffian. I got the charm person I have to cast.
Does he? I forget how this works. If he has to roll
There's
the
a
save
save.
first.
Yeah, there's a Wisdom DC 13 save that I think it does that automatically.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
On.
Oh,
No, he failed.
Nice.
failed.
He failed.
oh, he failed.
Good.
He failed.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
which one was this?
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't apply the effect to him though.
No, didn't.
Why not?
This is what I'm trying to figure out. Save. He saved versus a DC of 13, so he failed the save. So I don't know why it didn't work. Whatever. We're gonna call him a friendly target now. All right.
Nice.
Brock is up next.
Okay.
That's it.
Splashed some ale in his eye and pissed him off.
Brock missed both of his attacks.
Bad, Brock.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Initiative time.
Yeah, roll initiative, everybody.
This is where the fun begins.
I don't know why, but all the weapons and everything I set up for Althea and Farron and Thanon aren't showing up. So this is not. I did something wrong.
Yeah, because they're higher level. They should
Yes,
have
they
the
are, and they're
gear.
supposed to have weapons set up, but they're not. So I'm just gonna have to fake this a little bit.
Ah, that sucks. I hate
S-
it when you get stuff set up and then
Yes, it does.
It doesn't work. That does suck.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. So Althea is gonna target here. Just gonna roll. That's a miss. I don't know where is that going. Okay. By the way, I don't have these set up as friendlies yet. All right. So she missed. Skinny, you're up.
Okay. Attack number 4. Actually, yeah, 4 wasn't damaged yet, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did damage him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
don't
Can I?
see him on the
I can
chart.
move, right?
Where are you at?
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah, you haven't quite gotten engaged yet.
Like I can move one up, right?
Yeah.
Because that's still not leaving I'm not leaving number 4's combat, so it wouldn't be disengaged. Okay, I'll attack number 7.
Well, that just depends. I would typically count any movement of any kind as a, but he's not focused on you yet. Like
Right.
you're still in the act of, they haven't caught on quite yet.
Right. Okay.
nice.
So that's an 8. That's
Plus
number
3.
For some reason, when you're attacking,
He's not got him selected.
oh, that's why. That's why you don't have it selected, so the damage isn't applying.
I attacked Ruffian 7,
Yes,
but
but
the damage to it?
the damage didn't apply, so you just appeared to roll. Some reason the damage didn't apply. I don't know what's going up with
Okay.
that.
I
It's
didn't
all right.
roll it on him. That could be why.
I was gonna say on the combat tracker, it didn't look like you had him selected.
Yeah. He hit attack Ruffian
Yeah.
7, but the damage didn't
Yes, he
apply
did.
to Ruffian 7, so that's really weird.
Like he came untargeted.
Yep. All right, Jurl's up next.
So Jurl is hostile.
Oh, Jorl missed. Yeah, he's attacking. He's attacking his cousin and is leading the charge with all these guys attacking Thanon and the Forge. He rolled a critical miss. Now
I
we're
was
going to
gonna
see
say with a
how
1.
bad was the critical miss. It was.
He killed his whole platoon.
Hang on. Where'd the roll go? He rolled a 2, so he's not going to drop his weapon, but he is going to fall to one knee, and so he'll be prone for the next attack. Chrisma, your turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, okay. Going to select Ruffian number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Use my rapier again. What happened? Yeah.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, it's
Good
dead.
hit.
Okay.
Dude's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, Bim, you're up next.
So from my vantage point, I see that Jurl is kind of down. I'm gonna select him now.
Okay, I'll give you an advantage since he's prone. He's down on one knee.
Oh, nice.
It's a hit.
Oh.
Ah! arrow flies out of nowhere and pricks his neck.
Got him right in a major vein.
Now, does he also? How does this work? Does he also get sneak damage on that since he's distracted? And no, you never mind. I
No,
keep
'cause that's a
forgetting you're a
ranger, yeah.
ranger, not a rogue.
Oh, absolutely.
I
He's
keep
distracted.
forgetting.
I
I
could,
keep
you know,
forgetting.
knock another one.
Brownies could have sneak attack. Sounds good.
He
Alright.
fired off two toothpicks.
Yeah.
It was a dual toothpick shot.
Where is?
I also have spears that I could throw, but I'm saving those.
Oh, nice.
It says that I have 20 spears that I could throw. That seems like a lot, but just got a whole backpack full of them.
We had trouble getting those spears to connect last campaign. I remember.
Yeah, so this didn't give me. You have to I apologize for this because it's not giving me all of the. They were supposed to all be set up with their spell lists and everything. That's not it.
Yeah, that's odd that it didn't automatically have their backs. Cast a magic missile outside my house.
Yeah.
Brock's just building up his rage.
Yeah, I'm just. This is very frustrating because I have to manually look everything up here real quick. All right, so she's gonna do a 20-foot square, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have to manually. She's here, and she's 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't have the spells set up, so I'm just gonna roll this for manual.
Yeah, you can always just fake it. You know, you can always just say, "What's your AC? Did that hit?" You know.
Yeah, I'm just faking it right now. So this
Yeah.
guy saved. The other 4 did not. So I need to take these core. Oh. All right, so I know those 4. So she casted Entangle and spell, and I got these 4. So I just have to manually remember those ones. Okay, you're entangled. You can't move. You can. You're attacking. Thanon. Wait, you already have your. Hang on. That's a miss. You're attacking Thanon. It's a hit. Attacking Highland. 14. Alright, I'm gonna roll 6 to see if he notices anything. He's far enough back. He did not, so he's gonna go ahead and attack Althea. It's a miss. Did this guy notice anything? He did not. He's also attacking Althea. It's a hit.
Hmm.
This is roughing
Were we
8.
Uh-oh, your
supposed
girlfriend,
to?
Ben. Your girlfriend.
What happened?
Oh,
Were we
yeah.
supposed to roll initiative or not? Or is that next turn?
No,
This
you
is
should have
show
rolled.
all ton of them.
What's
Yeah.
the
Oh
question
yeah,
being asked?
yeah. Bounty didn't roll. Roll initiative real quick, Bounty.
Sorry, I was reading the.
Shouts were going off, and I was thinking, like, wait, are we being spammed or something?
Oh, that works anyway.
Oh, that yeah. You landed right where you were.
Okay. Made me panic here. This guy's definitely going to notice that something's going on, and he's going to turn around and fire at Chrisma.
She's not close enough to me to get the shield. It's a hit.
Oh, hang on. That was the didn't damage. Hey, there's lots of rolling going on. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's hard when you gotta fake it.
Ruffian 19 is charmed, so what would you like him to do, Bounty?
I'd like him to attack. Is he ranged or
He's
like
ranged.
melee? So he can attack anyone?
Not the two that are closest to him, no, but anybody else. You could just give me a target, and I'll tell him to attack them.
Can he
Get
attack
Gerald.
Ruffian 4?
Which one is 4 here?
Four's over there
Across the
near
way.
Galoon and Skinny.
Yep.
Yeah.
45 feet.
It's a miss.
I miss.
Ruffian 2.
I duck. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna die.
Ruffian 20. He definitely notices something up, and he is going to attack Bim, who's raining down arrows on everybody.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Oof.
That's a full-size
4.
arrow.
That's a full size.
On a little brownie.
on a non-full size creature. It's not fair.
All right, I'm
Like
going
a
to
spear.
roll 1, 2, it's Skinny. 3, 4, it's Galoon. 5, 6, it's Brock. This is on Galoon. That's a miss. Ruffian 8 is definitely going to turn around and fuck with Christina. It's a miss.
Yay.
Ruffian 9 is on Highland. Miss. All right, Brock.
On number 4.
Come on, Brock.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
crit.
Mhm.
All right, Brock. Brock the Beaver at it again.
Nice.
All right, that's a dead ruffian. Highland, you're up next. He gets to do this. Wait, he has to pick a target first.
I don't
He's
remember
gonna
Highland.
Shoot.
He was the elf, the elf dude that was on the boat with us.
So this is gonna
Oh.
be.
He's the one that hired. Well, let's see. He hired. No, maybe he didn't hire us.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused of who's fighting.
Yeah, he's having to manually do everything, so as long as he knows. Highland's hitting somebody. Got a crit, it looks like.
Yep. Okay. Next up is Galoon.
All right, I think I'm gonna switch to my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna target Ural.
Okay.
Still down. So does she get advantage?
I missed anyway.
Well, not if it was advantage.
There's
Oh, right.
there's no more advantage at this point.
Okay.
You
Like
guys
he's
are-
not down anymore.
No, he would have been up at this point. I
He
believe.
already got hit, so.
Yeah. All right, Bounty Code, you're up.
Let's attack Gerald, I guess. And we'll do the magic missile.
Like the sound of that.
That hits automatically, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Now Thanon is going to take a mighty swing. Churl. That is a hit. All right, as Thanon's axe comes down with a mighty thwop, it sinks into Jurl's neck, and he goes down with a gurgling cry. All right, Thamius.
I am going to run up here. Long sword to the face and ruffian 8. That is gonna miss.
He rebuffs with his nose. Shing.
All right, Althea is going to continue her attack. Oh, Althea critically misses. Let's roll a 6. How bad was it? Wasn't too
Not
bad
too
for the
bad.
players. Her arrow goes awry and goes screaming by. Galoon ducks at the last minute.
Nice.
Skinny, you're up.
I yell out, "Hey, watch
Yeah.
it!"
Sorry.
Hmm. Guess I'll just move up and attack.
Okay.
And I'll miss.
Miss.
Oh no.
Chrisma.
Actually, you can't split moves in number 5, right?
What's that?
Can you split your move? Like, could I disengage and move back again, or no?
I forget if this is
I forget.
disengage.
No,
an
in
extra.
5th, disengage is considered a
It's-
full action.
Yeah, it's a full action.
Oh no, but remember I got the extra cunning.
Oh.
So, but if I could split the move, but I don't think you can split moves, right?
I don't think so. I don't know what
Okay.
split move means, so I would need to
Like,
understand that
if I have,
better.
if I can move 30 feet, I can move 5 feet and then move 25 feet after, kind of thing.
Oh.
Like move a little bit, attack, and then use the rest of
Yeah,
my move. But I
5th
don't think you
edition.
can.
No, 5th edition allows that all the time for anybody.
think
You're
so.
allowed to. You're just
So you
allowed
can move
that
a little
total
bit,
amount.
attack, and then move.
Yeah, you just might get.
I don't
you
know. I don't. I
you might
honestly
get
don't know.
swung at. You might get swung at.
Yeah,
is
you
all.
might get swung at.
Yeah,
like
5th,
on your way by.
the rule book does allow it though. You can do something, take an action, then finish up your movement.
Okay, then I'll use disengage for my cunning ability and just move back.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, now your turn, Chris.
Okay. So. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Ruffian number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare to hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Now roll a 6, Chris.
Yep.
Because that's your extra damage, the 6.
But don't you only get to do that if you're in stealth or advantage?
6.
Well, isn't I thought it was
No.
if it's flanked. I thought it was if it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't have disadvantage, it'll work.
Did you roll it, Chris?
No yet.
El 6 extra puntos es porque tu clase permite extra daño cuando estás en combate contra enemigos que están distraídos o alrededor con otros enemigos. ¿Me entiendes?
Okay.
Okay. That's 10 and 2 is 12. Which one was that?
8.
8. 8 is dead. Okay, Bim.
Well, I'm trying to scroll back and see which dude attacked me.
I think it was 20. It looks like
20. All right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Dang,
nicely
nice.
done.
That's
Yeah.
what you get.
Mess with the brownie, you get the pew pew.
Uh huh.
You play with the brownie,
All right, now
you
this
get a
is
spear.
This is every spell, every creature other than you within 5 feet.
Instantly dies. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Perfect.
All right, so she's gonna step forward, and this would be these 3 basically. Hang on.
10, 11, 12. Yep.
Okay, let's just very quickly. That's the only way I have to do this. Oh, they failed their save. Okay, so what does this do to them? Okay, so they are gonna take 7 hit points apiece. So that was 12, 11, and 10. Okay. And does it do anything else? Yeah. So she just stepped forward and did a thunderclap and blah!
Nice.
All right, Ruffian 10 is going to be reacting to that. This is Ruffian 10. He's going to attack her. It's a hit. He's going to switch his target. 12 is also going to switch his target. It's a miss. Yeah, getting lots of misses. That's good.
We concur.
And the whole front straight line, that's melee, and then the last 2 are ranged.
For the moment, yeah. Ruffian 19, what would you like him to do?
Attack number 10.
Nice.
Okay. Ruffian 2. All right, let's roll a 6. What is he doing? He still has not turned around, so he's still attacking Fearin. Ruffian 9. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to turn around, and if he's turning to his right, he's going to see Thamius as his first target. Pew! An arrow comes flying out and grazes your cheek. Brock.
Just a flesh wound.
Move him here. Attacking with a bite.
Hi!
Oh.
Helen needs a new target.
One second.
I'm checking on the kitty cats. 6 plus that. That was Ruffian 13 that he's on. Okay. Galoon.
Okay, moving up here,
Mhm.
and swinging with my warhammer.
No entiendo. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Bounty code.
I'm going to attack Ruffian 10, 11, and 12.
What are you doing? What spell?
The
all
magic
of them.
missile, one,
One
One
on
per.
each target.
one for each, yeah.
Okay.
He's doing all the spells.
Nicely done,
Ah,
sir.
Dying,
Nicely
dying,
done.
dying. Nice job.
Sweet.
and
Saves
once
me.
again,
That saves me because I was going to dive up there and those because the Fearon's about to
Once
go
again, OP wizard. Nothing wrong with that in moments like this. All right, Thanon is going to bull rush here. And hit.
you moved the wrong guy.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Oh, it's Halen.
Screw it. Knew somebody needed it. He missed anyway, so. Thamius.
All right. I'm going to move up to here. Goodness. All right, missed.
Alfia. She has a ruffian targeted. That's a hit. That is. Which one does she have targeted? Ruffian 2. It's a dead ruffian. Okay.
I don't shoot my badger, Bim.
Skinny.
Try not to.
Trying to move up. There we go.
Could have sworn it was a beaver.
Pelts are worth a lot, I think.
Apparently not.
Man, Skinny, you were rolling all good all night, and then we get to the counter.
No kidding. Yeah, it started out okay.
Chrisma, your turn.
Okay. Mm,
The green one is under bounty code's spell,
yeah,
so he's a good guy for the
so
moment.
I'm going to and Ruffian 18.
Okay.
Okay. The mm,
All right, Bim. It's a hit.
Hit.
Nice.
Somebody's enjoying fireworks.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
My house.
As this happens, there's going to be panic breaking out, and these guys are all going to scatter and run. More than half their number have been decimated.
Nice.
Skitty and Galoon, you'll get a chance to attack number 16 if you choose to. You can hit him as he's trying to run.
Absolutely.
Of
Thamius,
course.
you're going to get a chance on 18, so I'll let you guys do what you want to do there. The other three are going to disappear into the woods.
Is that? Oh, was that with advantage? Because
Um,
he's
If you miss, just
running
roll
away.
again.
Or just
Okay,
advantage,
yeah.
All right, let me do.
Well, hang on. What's going on?
All these rolls.
We're all just attacking.
You said do what
Get
you
him.
want.
Yes, but somebody rolled advantage there, and I needed to check what all this was going on there. So, yes. So, no deaths though, or yes
I
deaths.
pulled my
because-
dice, so it didn't attack a target, so it didn't do anything.
Yeah, do it again then.
So I should roll damage on the one, right?
Yes.
16? Okay.
I got a crit.
Yeah. Why is it not applying damage to these guys?
No. Ruffian.
That's
Ooh,
not
I
So I
dead.
did
killed him. I
I
killed
did
him.
12 total.
Yeah.
To which one? Ruffian 16?
16, yeah.
Okay, so. And
All
we're
right.
going to.
Woohoo.
We can interrogate Ruffian 19.
I don't think we'll have
Yeah.
to. I think Firam will know, but we should bring him to Theron
Hmm.
to let him decide. Thanon, I'm sorry, to see if he wants to do something with them. I think because
Sounds
I
good.
don't. Maybe there is information Thanon needs. We don't. I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, so as you approach, you're bringing the ruffian up for questioning. Yes. Stop biting
Yeah,
my
I just want to
feet.
see what Thanon wants to do with them. Yeah.
Oh, Thanon's
Yeah.
gonna walk up and just swing his axe and cut the guy's head off.
All right. Good
Oh,
enough. Fair enough. What is going on here?
That murderous bastard traitor cousin of mine thinking he can come in here and take over my smithy. Good little lot. You guys got here just in time. Saved my neck.
Indeed.
What happened?
Yeah. What he just
Ah,
wants
he's
your
been angling
support?
for months and decided that this was going to be his time to take over with all the chaos that's gotten about the city.
ah,
Goddamn bastard.
Hmm.
Come on, let's get this cleaned up. Get you guys in and have a cup of ale to wash down all this bloody swill.
Sounds good to me.
And
We
that
need that. We need that stout halfling from the Muddy Maid. He's
from the
pretty
Muddy
good
Maid.
at
Yeah,
cleaning up bodies.
that is. Where is he? Muscular little halfling that he is. We went a little over tonight because of that encounter, so this is going to be our cutoff point, ladies and gentlemen.
okay.
Because we're 30 minutes over our normal stop time. So I would like to say thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight with us. Really appreciate you choosing to spend your time with us on a Sunday night. It is July 3rd, which means for a lot of people tomorrow is 4th of July, which is a national holiday in the United States. So for those of you who are celebrating Independence Day tomorrow, do it safely, have fun with your family. And again, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't already done so, make sure to follow along here on Twitch so that you don't miss the next live stream. These go live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central. We usually play 8 to 10. And if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, we publish on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, and all those good things. And if you like what you see here today and you want to support the team here, you can consider subscribing here on Twitch. It's a great way to say thanks. You can drop bits as well, do all those good things those of you who use Twitch like to do. And if you want to go above and beyond that, you can go over to the Patreon page, patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. You can buy a copy of the book by subscribing at the Patreon level of Dungeon Master tier. You can get a copy of the book that way, plus all the updates that go with it. There's map packs. We're going to have Nathan doing an avatar pack soon. You can also get a standalone copy of the book at weaveandvoid.com. Again, that's got artwork from Nathan doing the races and classes. We've got a monster in there from Bounty and Sparrow's Daughter and some more monsters from her coming soon. Christmas got a whole bunch of artwork in there as well. And if you're subscribed to the Patreon page, you also get access to the book chapters. Chapter 22 goes live this upcoming Thursday. Don't forget to download the demo of the point and click game. And I will let everybody sign off here and say good night as we wind up.
Good
Good
night,
night,
everybody.
everyone.
Night
Good
night.
night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
See you next time, folks.